Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I am Mike. Settle in, have you a nice Mountain Dew Zero Code Red, and let's get to fucking talking Scream. The classy do. Extreme! We have a Scream update today, and it's very, very exciting. Not the one that you're thinking about. We'll talk about that one. That's a little less exciting. You know, that's kind of like when you put it in the wrong hole. I mean, when you're eating food and it goes in the wrong hole. What am I saying? It's crazy. Happy Monday. I hope you're having a good one. Jenna Ortega was interviewed by E.T. on one of those fancy red carpet things. Like, I think it was at the Movie Awards or something, where she just won an award at the MTV Movie Awards. But what she said will get your gears a-going if you like Ghostface murders. Ghostface gets a lot more intimidating. I just read part of the script, and it just gets more and more gory. And I think that this is the most aggressive and violent version of Ghostface we've ever seen, which I think will be really fun to shoot. That's just fucking dandy news, you know? I don't know anybody that goes to see a Scream movie and it's like, man, I hope it's less scary, gory, and horrific as the last horror movie I went to go see. I'd say Scream 1 was probably the meanest Scream movie, right? The garage door with Tatum, Drew Barrymore hanging there, having her guts and shit just spilling out on the lawn. Someone left the fridge open. The thermostat's off, which is horrific if you're a dad. And, you know, just all sorts of stuff. I think it was the meanest. Scream 4 probably takes second place as the second meanest. Just that one kill in the bedroom where Ghostface was just fucking her shit up so bad all across that room, and then you go back and you see the scene where there's like intestines laying on the bed and everywhere afterwards. Scream 4 probably the second goriest. 5 I think was probably the third most. So I say he was pretty mean. He was pretty gnarly. And we heard there was some stuff like this said about the last one too. I think from Nev Campbell or Courtney Cox or somebody that it was a little meaner, a little gorier. I don't feel like it was. There was that one kill with Wes Hicks in the neck. I call it the dick dangler because if you just went like this, it would go like this, like a doorstop, but also a cock. You know what I'm saying, right? Everyone's had a dick in their neck. What I'm trying to say is that that was a pretty gnarly scene, and there were some really gory moments in Scream, but I'd say it's probably the third meanest, third scariest. So if this can top that, if she's saying that this is the most gory, at least script-wise, part of the script, you didn't read the whole script, that's very interesting that she only read part of it. Now, is that because she just hasn't finished it, because she's, you know, doing a bunch of shit? Or is that because they only gave them part of the script because they don't want to give anything away? They're worried about leaks. Or do they only have part of the script because they don't know if Sidney Prescott is going to be in the film or not? They clearly wrote her a part in it, but she's not there. My dog is snoring. Everyone's hearing that. This dog is kind of an asshole for shooting videos. We're finding out very fast. Does the script and what happens in it going further depend on whether or not Sidney Prescott's character's in it? How much does that change? I think it's got to change something, right? But again, she says she just read part of the script. More gory, more intimidating, more aggressive, and more violent. You don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. If you think I'm weird for what I just sang, just Tenacious D, fuck her gently, Google it. You'll thank me afterwards. So that's awesome news there coming from Jenna Ortega. I love it. Keep doing the things that you're doing. Nev Campbell, however, you better fucking stop it. I said, don't do it, Nev. Don't do it. Nev Campbell has been reportedly telling fans at the convention, the Scream conventions they're at, that she has passed on Scream 6. Now, I've heard it from multiple people who have gone to these conventions that she said something about not doing it. That she said things like this. And it's been going through Reddit. And these are all rumor mill stuff. Master Chaos TV and guy who wears sunglasses inside recently, I'm fucking really, dude. I'm just kidding. They recently met her, and he said the same thing. He said that she passed on it or whatever. You know, you're hearing this a lot. There's multiple ways to look at this. If she comes back, will one dog stop drinking from their water bowl as loud as fucking possible, and the other one stop snoring when I'm making videos? I don't know. It won't fix my fucking problems, Nev. It won't fix my fucking problems at all. You ever seen that movie, Village of the Damned? This is like Village of the fucking dogs in here. I know that he's done because I can hear his fat fucking feet walking away. What does this all mean? I think there's just so many options that it's really just hard to tell at this point. Do I believe these people that she's saying this to them? Yeah, I mean, I think where there's smoke, there's fire. The other question is why? Why would she be telling fans this at a convention? They come up and she's just giving them the scoop. Is she just that honest of a person? Maybe she's just a very blunt, honest person. Maybe she's pissed about it and she is hoping that the fans will start some shit because maybe it's a contract dispute over money.
Update, Mobile, Alabama.
You guys want to hear something super fucking annoying? I literally just got done with a Scream update video and you're not seeing it. You're seeing this now, where I talked about all the details about all this stuff said at all these freaking conventions. I pontificated for like 15 minutes on what it could mean. Is it necessary? And we'll go back into that again. We will do it. We'll do it fucking again. But I just got done filming, edited the video, was posting the video, and I click on Twitter and it's like, oh, Neve Campbell officially says she's not coming back for Scream 6. Let's read it together. I didn't even read the article. I got all my shit back out, unplacked the lights, did it all again. Anyways, you don't hear about my fucking problems. I hope you're having an amazing day. Let's see what she told Deadline here. It says, Neve Campbell will not be back. Neve Campbell won't be back for Scream 6. And it's a little spicy. It gets a little bit spicy in here. It says, just from like the first few lines I read, word began to leak on the convention circuit with Campbell, as she says today. Sadly, I won't be making the next Scream film. Bummer. We'll talk about that. She says, as a woman, I have had to work extremely hard in my career to establish my value, especially when it comes to Scream. I felt the offer that was presented to me did not equate to the value I have brought to the franchise. It's been a very difficult decision to move on. To all my Scream fans, I love you. You've always been so incredibly supportive to me. I'm forever grateful to you and to what this franchise has given me over the past 25 years. There it is. So it's money. She mentions being a woman and working extremely hard in her career to establish her value, especially when it comes to Scream. I don't know how to take that part. Really. I feel like she's always been at the forefront of everything the Scream movies have done. I feel like they've always... I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. That just sounds strange to say when you say, especially when it comes to Scream. Like, I'm not sure what that means, just off the top of my head. Maybe I need to think about it a little bit more, but that's weird. And then she also says that I felt the offer that was presented to me did not equate to the value I brought to the franchise. So yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's about money. Hey, she's. I know I'm like going through the emotions of this naturally right now. So part of me goes, hey, was it ever about the script? I mean, you said it's about the script. That's what you said to everybody. But now it's money. Was that actually just BS? Just being honest. I mean, as a fan, that crosses your mind. She wanted what she wanted. She didn't get it. And she said, hey, I don't have to do shit. I've given a lot to this franchise. She doesn't owe this franchise anything. She's given it 6 movies. You know what I mean? So you don't blame her there. But a part of it's like, part of you does, just as a fan, your immediate, one of the things that crosses your brain is like, was it really, did the script ever matter? What was it really the script? I mean, this is purely a financial thing is what it sounds like, at least. It doesn't sound like, and we knew that, they weren't going to kill her off. That would be a terrible mistake. Sidney Prescott's been through too much in these movies for them to kill her off and lessen the plight of all the movies that came before it. They would never do that. And they would never make her the killer either. I'm sorry, it just wouldn't happen. It'd be fun for like 5 seconds, and then you go, oh man, this ruins every Scream movie. That sucks. You know what I mean? So they would have never done those things. So I guess it is purely financial, and that's definitely not going to happen now. But maybe there's always Scream 7, Maybe there's a bigger role. Maybe it was partly the role. Maybe they said, well, we're only going to offer you this much financially because we only have you in this part of the movie. They can't have her in too much of the movie, guys, if they were able to just on a whim go, well, if Nev's here, we'll do this script, and if Nev's not here, we'll do this script. You know what I mean? She can't have that much of a life-changing role in the movie if the movie can move on without her, and they're already shooting. So maybe that was part of the problem. But either way, hey, it's a personal decision. You do your career. More power to Neve Campbell for doing what she does. And then now we talk about, is this a good thing or bad thing for the franchise? Please spare me the I won't see a Scream movie without Neve Campbell in it. And I was like, come on. Jeez. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even like, I don't know. That just seems insane to me. The same thing with Jamie Lee Curtis, if you say that. Like, they're about more than just one character. She's the main character in it, sure. But Scream 5 literally laid the groundwork to move on. I would have liked to have Sidney Prescott back because she's my favorite final girl. And I would have been cool with that, for sure. Sort of disappointed she's not going to be back, but to me, it does not lessen my excitement for the movie really at all. I think it just pushes things, you know, it kicks the can down the road a little. This is where we were going anyway. This franchise wasn't going to stop. So, and it doesn't prevent her from ever coming back either. I think it's sad that she has to come out and say this, and it has to be this big open thing. I think it'd be funny as shit if this was all a ruse, and it was just because she's going to show up at the end of fucking... she's going to show up at the final reel, eyes gouged out. No, but she's going to... that'd be funny as hell if this was all a meta twist and a trick, and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man sort of deal, and she shows up in Scream, not as the killer or anything, but as a surprise of some sort. That would be funny. I don't see that happening, but it's just an idea. But how do you guys feel about this? This is a very specifically worded statement, I feel like. So how does this make you guys feel? Yeah, more power to Nev, but also more power to Radio Silence in making the movie. They did what they felt they were doing. They're making their movie. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they can get it figured out, and they have a really cool Scream 7 idea where her and maybe Stu come back as well. But and you can't do this. Oh, I have to side with Sidney, and I'm not going to see the movie. Okay, Courtney Cox is there. Courtney Cox isn't. They're friends. She's showing up to do her career and see the movie. So obviously it wasn't so egregious that other cast members are like, no, they're not going to treat her right. I'm not coming back either. You know, so if Courtney Cox can work on the movie, I promise you can still go see and enjoy a legacy that Sidney Prescott, that Neve Campbell helped create, and still enjoy it. Just because she didn't get the money she was looking for, you guys, Neve Campbell will be fine. She will be just fine, I promise. So, yeah, don't let that halt your enjoyment of the movie. But I do want to know, what do you guys think about all this? I love Sidney Prescott. She's maybe my favorite final girl ever. But I don't feel like, as happy as I am to have her, I don't think a movie needs her at this point. It needs Ghostface. You know what I mean? And it needs a likable cast. It doesn't have to be this specific likable cast. And also, I'm still of the mind, I thought way too deeply about Scream 5, and maybe that's a problem I get myself into a little bit, but when it came to Scream 5, I really thought that they were going to use all these fake Reddit posts, and I've seen the movie, and all the internet sleuthing that goes on. I feel like taking that and writing it into the script as sort of the meta angle of a Scream movie would be fucking fantastic, especially if you drop things that aren't true in the news about the movie and somehow tie all that in this wild meta twist. You know, the themes of the movie, like the last time it was fandom and it was toxic fandom and all that stuff like this. If they could somehow weave this web of all this kind of drama that's going around the movie and work it into the actual film, it takes some really good writing, but I just feel like that would be interesting. Maybe Tori Spelling shows up as the killer in Scream 6, and she wants to kill Sidney Prescott because she's tired of fans forcing her to play that character over and over again. I don't know. That's dumb. I'm kidding. But how do you guys feel about it all? How do you guys feel about the whole Sidney Prescott thing, about the whole Neve Campbell thing? What do you guys think's going on deep down into your undercracks at night? And don't forget to subscribe for all your Scream 6 news, all your Halloween Ends news, and all your just fun time dick dangling in the sun. We love your fucking faces, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for watching.
What are you gonna do on October 31st?
What are you gonna do on October 31st?
Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you want to know about the darkness?
I said, God damn.
God damn you, faggot!
I said, God damn.
A lot of people don't know the darkness that goes inside their hearts.
I said, God